cool part. She never. What it do?
Hello, we're back. Hey, here we
Yeah,
are.
yeah. You was getting that juice in.
Yeah. Oof. Hey, we're back.
I
It's
know.
been some time, and due to the fan response, here we are.
Thanks, guys.
This is Plastic Profiles. I'm Agent Chuckles, and with me, as always, is
Steve, the writing dad, what's going on, everybody?
Steve, the writing dad. And yeah, I'm sorry about that, guys. It's not because I didn't want to be here. We don't live anywhere near each other, and it's not
Life
always
be
easy
life.
to coordinate schedules
Right.
when we have families and mishaps and whatnot.
Life be
Um,
life, bro. Life be life.
life is life. Sometimes life's hard.
Yeah. Yeah, you ain't kidding, man. But we're resilient.
Sometimes life's hard, and life holds pulls no punches. Um, So yeah. So, anyways, this again, Plastic Profiles. This is the oh, let's see if I remember how to do this. This is the show where we review a classic GI Joe file card and the corresponding action figure.
Mhm.
Okay, you with me so far? All right,
I'm well.
and
I'm well.
then then we look at the current classified incarnation um, to determine which of those two figures, the classic and the classified, are more like the character as described in the file card. This is not, remember, this is not which figure is better,
Hmm. Hmm.
because we all know which one's better.
Hmm. That's his game.
That one is. No, I mean, honestly, the classified figures are amazing. Oh, did I just. Houston. Houston?
No,
Okay.
no, no.
I moved an earbud, so freak out. Um, you can still hear me, right?
I gotcha.
Okay. So yeah. So ooh, hair out of place. Um what was I saying?
This is
I do
not
not I don't
about it's the all
oh
right,
yeah,
let's
yeah,
go
yeah.
back to
It's not about which
right,
figure is better.
right.
It's about which character is more accurate as described in the original file card.
There
We all
you
know the
go.
classified figures are amazing. Everything about them is just unbelievable. They've had way more awesome figures than they have bad figure misses, if you want to say that. But yeah, that's what we do.
That's what we do.
um, before we get into today's episode, I just want to say we are almost to 1,000 followers on TikTok, which makes me sound like I lay on my bed reading Teen Beat, but it's not true. I lay on the couch when I
Not
read Teen
anymore.
Beat.
Not anymore.
Um, and you know what? Do they even make that magazine anymore? Is it? Do they have it online? Is there Teen Beat online? I do not know. I do not
This is
know.
not us asking for the answer.
Tiger Beat. It's Tiger Beat. Ah, you ruined the joke. Yeah, right next. I got my Kirk Cameron and JT posters up there. JTT posters, I should say.
Oh goodness.
And yeah. Okay.
Oh,
Anyways, no,
cool.
no, that's none of that's true. Um, but yeah, so we're doing really well on TikTok. Um, so if you are on the TikTok, why don't you come check us out? But if you're not, it's all the same stuff that's on YouTube. And actually, YouTube has more because YouTube has this show. Um,
Yeah.
whereas TikTok is mainly the beachhead classified reviews, little stop motion skits. They're usually about 3 minutes long. If you haven't checked those out, you can find them here on this channel, or you can find them on TikTok or on Instagram. Um, Sometimes I go on what's that butterfly? No, not butterfly. I don't know. I there's so many things. I'm on most of them. I don't do as much on X these days, but you can find our stuff pretty much on any of those platforms. Um, so yeah, the Beachhead Classified Reviews. Uh, what rust? What are you talking about? So
I'm waiting for it to come home.
yeah, yeah. Thanks for letting me just talk myself while I tighten the noose around me. So yeah, so if you want to be a part of the Beachhead Classified Reviews, you can even send them to this put comment in this episode. If you have a question for Beachhead, we'll put that into an episode of Mail Call with Beachhead, where he will directly address you and your questions to him. So far we've done two, and I have a couple more left that they're still in production. And yeah, I think it's fun, and I always get a tickle, even though I'm the lowest rung of podcasters. I get a tickle whenever my name is mentioned anywhere.
Right,
Um,
man. Let's
even
own
if they're
that,
talking about
bro.
even if they're talking about the regular character Chuckles, I go, oh, that's me. They're talking about me.
Yeah, yeah. What? Yeah, yo, what? What's that guy? The
Yeah,
ball guy.
yeah.
Mhm.
No, that's not true. But um, yeah. So what am I? What am, What?
Zach.
Okay. Okay. Enough promotion. So yeah. So check out Beachhead Classified Reviews. Um, Steve is my go-to voice. I do Beachhead, and then I have some other friends that participate. Joe's Oscar Mike,
Mhm.
Rexship 85,
It's
um,
a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. If you haven't
um,
checked it out,
G
check
Windu
it out.
is,
Tell your friends to check it out. It just keeps getting
yeah,
better and
they're
better.
fun to do, and they're only
Mhm.
3 minutes long. So check them out. All right, but that's not why we're here today.
Not
That is
today.
not why we are here today. We
Halfway
are
while
here
we're here.
for
I
Zap.
know. Oh, that's the
Zap.
guy. That is the
Zap.
guy.
Okay, so before we move on, if you look at that logo in the center, the Sapper logo with the castle, the castle building there,
Okay.
above it you see Ranger and the Airborne. Okay, Zap may or may not be an Airborne Ranger.
Mm.
I don't know. It doesn't say in the file card, but I thought this image was awesome, so I put it in there. Is he explicitly a sapper? We'll come. Slow down. We're getting there. We're getting there. That's the show.
Okay.
Just wait.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
But so anyways, Zap is what brings us here, and so here we go. So we always start off with the file card time. It's in big in the screen here.
I like it.
Bazooka Soldier, Zap, codename Zap, file name Melendez, Rafael J, primary military specialty engineer. Oh, not bazooka. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Secondary military specialty infantry artillery. Those are generally separate things, and I don't know if there's supposed to be a comma there or exactly what's going on there. Maybe he's been in both. But in real military, there is no secondary military specialty anyway. So it could say clown school, and it would,
Right.
it means as much. But it does give us a little insight to maybe he's got some other skills in there. Um, so birthplace, New York City,
Yeah, buddy.
grade grade E4 Mafia. Zap is the team specialist in armor piercing and anti-tank weapons, but also functions as demolitions man. See, that's something that maybe not everybody knows. This isn't just some dude running around with a bazooka.
Yeah.
He does other things. Specialized education, engineer school, ordnance school, advanced infantry training, qualified expert, M14, M16, M1911A1, M79 grenade launcher, M72 law rocket. That's the one, if you recall Footloose's episode, you
Uh-huh.
you pull it out and
And
then you're
it's
done with
cool.
it. It's yeah, yeah. You only use
Right.
it once and then you chuck it.
One shot.
Um, XM71A tow missile, XM47 Dragon missile. Zap is the fun loving type. He's cool under fire. The stuff he works on could blow up at any time. Same, actually. This is what I do
Right.
as a propane driver. Yeah, so all these classic images, we haven't done this in a while either, is are brought to us by 3D Joe's.
Joe,
Thank
okay.
you, 3D Joe's. It's awesome. If you're watching this, then you all know all about this, and I don't need to say any more because they're the best in the biz. Um, so, Steve, do you have anything to say about any of this? Mean anything to you? Do you want
Well, oh, I love that he's from New York.
to? Yeah, yeah, yeah,
He's from New
yeah.
York. Um, he's basically your jack of all trades. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, the dude is he has a little bit of everything in there. You know?
It does sound like that, doesn't it? It doesn't
Yeah,
seem like
it
he should
does.
just be the bazooka soldier. He's
Right.
not
Like
just.
this dude looks like one of your key players, if anything, with all of
Yeah,
these.
yeah, yeah.
You know?
Now
Yeah.
looking at the picture on looking at his tiny little mustache, that looks like that was just drawn in afterwards, kind of just based on this file card image, which
Yeah,
may not be, but it looks like it was just like.
they got stenciled in.
Um, Apologize for the listeners for that sound effect. Uh, but no, but he's looking fierce, even with that little mustache.
Angry.
Yeah, yeah, he's bazookaing the heck out of something.
Yeah.
All right, so next page. Um, so um, this is the segment where we talk about the file card. So we also have a little game we like to play,
Oh,
Stump Steven.
oh.
So the first quote, general. Okay, so for any new watchers, at the top of the slides, I usually put a quote. Usually, it's from a song lyric, or from a song. Usually it's a lyric from a song.
Hmm.
And so I'll do 3 or 4 little slides, and each one will be another lyric in the song. And then by the end of it, Steve is usually flabbergasted and has no idea what song I'm talking about. And I expect this to be the case in this one. Okay, so the first clue: more bounce. That's a
More
lyric.
about
More
more
bounce.
than an ounce.
More bounce. I've never even heard. I didn't even care enough to go listen to the song, but this is the song.
Okay.
All right. So I was just like, whatever, man. It worked. Steve's not gonna have any clue either. All right. So Zap's primary MOS is engineering. Now, while it doesn't explicitly say so, I believe based on his role, oh God, based on his
Whoa.
role, that he was 12B combat engineer. So those are the different jobs. There's 11B is infantry, which is very common in GI Joe. 12B is combat engineer.
Mm,
Did I say engineer? 11B is infantry. I think I said engineer. 12B is combat engineer.
mm.
As a combat engineer, you'll work quickly and skillfully to help soldiers navigate while on combat missions by clearing barriers with explosives and detecting and avoiding mines and other inherent environmental hazards. So, with that sentence, we're kind of getting into tripwire territory with that
Okay.
character. Um, Also, a little bit of tunnel rat. Tunnel rats does a lot of the similar things.
Mhm.
You'll provide expertise and come up with quick and creative engineering solutions, constructing obstacles. I love that movie.
Obstacle.
Uh, yeah. Uh, oh, brother, where art thou? Obstacles, as well as defense and fighting positions. This is from GoArmy.com. They know what they're talking about. This is what it says. Now, whether it applies to Zap or not, that's on me, but I believe it does. And that's where I'm taking this episode.
There you go. There you go.
um,
Set
so
the
yeah,
path.
so yeah, this doesn't. I mean, if this is him, this doesn't say anything about just dude running around with bazooka.
Right. Like, where did that come from?
Yeah.
Maybe, that started off as a
I
nickname.
don't
Or
know.
like, you know what,
I
give
don't
him the
know.
title. You know?
Maybe a lot of engineers do have bazookas to blow up mountains and mob
Right.
obstacles. I don't
That's
know,
G.I.
but
Joe. G.I. Joes are elite. So
yeah,
maybe they feel
yeah,
stepping out. You know what I mean?
right.
And,
And they're all
and
the
let's
best of the best. So
they're the best of the
and
best of the best.
that's a
Sir.
the best of the best with honors. All right. So, so the second quote, second line of the song, more bounce. So
More
if you
bounce,
can
more
follow us
bounce,
so far, we're at more bounce, more
more
bounce,
bounce. Okay.
more bounce.
More bounce.
So let's see, job duties. Build fighting positions, defensive positions, and floating or fixed bridges. Well, that's interesting. And this is actually getting into Larry Hama territory. Larry Hama was a combat engineer in Vietnam. Larry Hama, the George Lucas of GI Joe, Sort of. I mean, he wrote a lot of the stories and all that. I mean, you guys know. I don't need to say anymore. I'm
Right.
talking to Steve. Steve doesn't necessarily know. Get off my
No,
back.
no.
Place and detonate explosives. Clear paths of obstacles. I can't stop saying it now.
No,
Install
absolutely.
firing systems for demolition. Detect mines visually or with mine detectors. Hey, there it is. There. Mine visually.
Mine.
Training. So, job training for a combat engineer requires 14 weeks of one station unit training. If you see at the bottom there, it's they do that at Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri, which includes basic combat training and I gotta adjust my earbud. Okay, which includes basic combat training and advanced individual training. That's AIT. Part of this
Okay.
time is spent in the classroom, and part takes place in the field with on-the-job instructions. Pretty straightforward. That's pretty common.
Right.
Okay, so the third lyric in our little our little stumper here,
A lot of
if you
bounce to it.
to catch you up, it's more bounce, and the new one, more bounce.
Whoa. Oh. Oh.
Good luck, guys.
All right.
Um,
Got it.
so some of the skills you'll learn are basic demolitions, basic explosive hazards, constructing wire obstacles. I'm off the train. All right, fixed bridge buildings, basic urban operations, operating heavy equipment, and tractors and bulldozers and stuff. I imagine to move things, whatever.
Right.
If you're building bridges for the good guys, you're gonna probably have time to whip out a tractor and move things around. But it doesn't say anything about tractor experience. I don't get on my back that there's no tractors involved. I want to believe there's tractors involved. Okay, so the fourth line of this song, we've got more bounce, more bounce, more bounce. The newest line,
Hmm.
much more bounce.
What is happening? What?
Okay, so another name for a combat engineer can be sapper,
Okay.
which still 12 Bush, 12 Bravo, 12B. Role and mission. Sappers are combat engineers or engineer officers, which engineer officers are 12A, who facilitate movement for friendly and forces and restrict it for enemies. They are trained to fight as infantry when needed. So that explains a little bit about the infantry part, that he is trained in infantry. He knows how to shoot a rifle, machine gun, whatever, his M14, M16, M19, 11A, all that stuff. Sapper Leader Course, the 28-day course, often called Sapper School, is physically and mentally demanding with a graduation rate of about 50%. It is open to both male and female soldiers. Requirements. While traditionally for engineers, the course is open to enlisted soldiers, E4 promotable and higher, cadets and officers up to the rank of captain with priority given to combat or combat support branches. If you graduate from Sapper School, you get the Sapper Tab, which, if you recall from Rangers, it's like an arch, and it says for Rangers it says Ranger,
Okay.
but for Sapper it'll say Sapper. So it's like in that image. I might even have another one coming up, but because I wrote this slide many moons ago.
No.
So, so the
Maybe.
Sapper Tab is a mark of excellence in engineering and leadership. Anything you got anything to say about any of this? Any of this mean
No.
anything to you? Excellent.
No.
Excellent. Excellent. I love it. All right. Okay, great. So we've got more bounce, more bounce, more bounce, much more bounce, much more bounce. Okay. Oh yeah, there's the sapper. There's the sapper low. Now, so the little scrolly bits at the sides, those wouldn't be on the sapper tab. But then basically it's something like, and it wouldn't be in this fancy a font on your uniform. But that's
Okay.
essentially what it looks like. Um, and again, the Airborne Ranger bit, yeah, I like the logo. He may
Mhm.
not be an Airborne Ranger. I assume he is, but he may not be. The Sapper Leader course is a demanding 28-day leadership development course for combat engineers that reinforces critical skills and teaches advanced techniques needed across the Army. This course is also designed to build esprit de corps by I don't know why they threw that in there. By training soldiers in, I didn't add that in myself. By
Right.
training soldiers in troop leading procedures, demolitions, conventional and expedient, and mountaineering operations. The course culminates in an intense field training exercise that reinforces the use of the battle drills and specialized engineer techniques learned throughout the course. Okay. Okay.
All right.
Okay,
Much more. Yo, this
more
song is
bounce,
lyrically amazing.
more bounce, more bounce, much more bounce. The new line is much more bounce.
Oh, okay.
There's a lot of freaking bouncing.
That's a lot of
All right, so there
bouncing.
is a Sapper Creed, which is kind of fun. The Sapper Creed is: I am a sapper at the cutting edge of my country's sword. I will always endeavor to complete my sapper mission, regardless of available assets. My flexibility and special training shall provide my task force with the tools to overcome insurmountable odds. I realize that I will be called upon for my expertise in all aspects of mobility, counter mobility, and survivability. The failure to effectively accomplish my mission could cost the lives of others. I will set the example by keeping myself physically fit and mentally tough. I will strive to sharpen my sapper skills and the skills of those I support. Sappers lead the way. Um, Little side note: I think a lot of these different specialties lead the way. Rangers lead the way
Right.
as well, and sappers lead the way.
They what?
Um,
You can see them just like battling at the
Yeah,
front line.
we
Like,
lead the
hey, no,
way.
no, right?
No,
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 I lead
we
the way.
lead the
No, I
way.
lead the way.
You can't get to the way without us. We lead the way.
Oh
All right.
gosh.
So where are we going with our little game here? Okay, so here's the Ordnance Corps logo. Coincidentally, in my old stomping ground and in Steve's current stomping ground, near Fort, uh, I've instantly forgotten the name of the fort now. Fort Lee. Well, it was Fort Lee. I'm not sure what it is now, but
Yeah, I can't. I
in
can't remember.
Virginia,
Yeah,
there's
I
a
can't.
lot of Ordnance Corps there. Yeah, I used to work in an engraving store, and we engraved that logo a lot.
Oh wow.
Okay, more bounce, more bounce, more bounce, much more bounce, much more bounce to the ounce. Hey, it's different.
Hmm.
More bounce to the ounce.
I told you I
The
already know
United
what the
States.
song is.
What's that?
I already know what the song is.
Because you Googled it
Yes, I sure fucking did.
and you gave me the F bomb to boot.
Technology. Technology beats your game. Finally, I have the upper hand. Much more bounce.
Shame, shame.
Dude,
The United States Army Ordnance Corps, formerly the United States Army Ordnance Department, is a sustainment branch of the United States Army, headquartered at Fort Lee, Virginia. See, the broad mission of the Ordnance Corps is to supply Army combat units with weapons and ammunition, including at times their procurements and maintenance. Along with the Quartermaster Corps and Transportation Corps, it forms a critical component of the United States Army logistics systems. Now, remember, it said that he went to this school. That's why I throw it in here. It didn't necessarily say that he did a lot of this, but he knows it. So there we go. Get off my back. The U.S. Army Ordnance Corps mission is to support the development, production, acquisition, and sustainment of weapons systems, ammunition, missiles, electronics, and ground mobility material during material. I didn't spell it that way, I promise. Mobility material during peace and war to provide combat power to the U.S. Army. Pretty
word.
self-explanatory. And this was not brought to us by 3D Joe's, but I just wanted to put the logo in there just because we like 3D Joe's a lot.
Material. Mm, I like it.
All
That
right,
sounds fun.
so Mo Bounce to the Ounce by Zach and Roger in 1980. Steve cheated. Steve
I sure
cheated.
did. You know why? I'm gonna save that. I'm gonna save the
Oh,
reason
oh,
why.
oh! I
I'm
know
gonna
why.
save it. I'm gonna save
Of
it.
course, I know why.
Yo, you
But
know,
yeah,
but they might not know.
they the fan knows.
Yeah, the fan knows. But we're gonna
The
get there.
fan.
We're gonna get there.
We're gonna get there, all
Make
right. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there a lot, all over the
it.
place. All right. So, qualified weapons. Boy, it took a long time to get here. Qualified weapons. M14 at the top left, M16 down below, the M79 grenade launcher. Then we've got the M71 TOW, the M19 11A1 auto pistol, and then the M47 Dragon. So those are all different things that he says he can use.
Wow,
Um, you know what's not there? Bazooka.
it's true. This
One
is
to grow
true.
on. No, I don't know. I mean, they by this time in the army, they'd stopped using bazookas.
Mhm.
Um, and here's the timeline of the bazooka. Now, this is not his usage timeline. He didn't start in 1942, but this is when they started using bazookas. It was for the M1 was first issued in 1942, the M1A1 1943, the M9 October 1943, M9A1 1944, and so on and so on. I don't need to go through every date, but then basically the last bazooka was replaced with that law in 1963. So
Nice.
even in his own file card, it said he's uh, outdated.
You know what the crazy
I,
thing is, though, right? When you hear um, bazooka, that's like crosses generations. You see what I'm saying? Like, yo,
yeah,
kids know what a bazooka is. Like in
yeah,
their
it's a
mind,
timeless
they have,
word.
it's basically it's a rocket propelled. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Device that is
yeah,
gonna blow something up, right? And it's crazy
right.
how that one word bazooka just brings you there. Like that has been maintained. Like everybody, you can say law, and I think that like the real um enthusiasts, you know what I'm saying, get it. But the layman, oh yeah, that's a rocket launcher. Like it's
This
all
is
interchangeable
what they
stuff.
do. Excuse me, that's a law rocket launcher.
With the glasses and everything.
I brought my readers, my cheater glasses because I wasn't sure I was gonna be able to read the screen.
Actually,
Aging is awesome.
you're
Yeah, no, bazooka is a timeless word for everybody who doesn't use it.
right. Right. How often do you
Anybody
use
with
it?
any experience using any of these weapons would go, I mean, this is grandpa's
No,
weapon, you know.
no.
So there we go. So that's the M1 bazooka with the M60 M6A1, M6A3 rockets. And yeah, so that looks pretty close to what the original bazooka comes with, as pictured here. Let's see. Let's do a little back and forth. Boop boop, boop boop,
Nice.
boop boop. Yeah, I mean it's pretty close. It doesn't have this little trigger guard deal here, but actually, not all of his bazookas do either, and we're coming to that. So this is his 1983 package, 1983, 1982 package as well. But this is because I should have said that because this is the straight arm. As you know, the 1982 they made straight arms, and 83 they made swivel arms. You can
Wow.
do this. This particular example is a 1982. Get off my back.
That's
All right.
right.
So, but yeah, so he's looking fierce. He's in his OD greens, looking cool, looking pretty military. So what's funny,
He looks like he has a
that
bald
pose he's
head.
in, that pose he's in is like the little green army men that you
Yeah.
get for a bag for a buck, of like 10 little guys, that are stuck in one pose. There's a guy on the phone, there's
Right.
a guy with a flamethrower, there's a guy shooting a bazooka, that's
Mhm.
that's kind of his pose.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, want to go on.
That's right.
And so the breakdown. All right,
All right.
stay with me here.
I
Helmet,
got to
bazooka,
check out.
backpack. That's what he's got. That's what he's got. That's all he needs.
Simple.
There's no bridge building equipment in there. Doesn't come
Yeah.
with a tractor
None
because
of
he
it.
definitely would have a tractor, I guess.
He doesn't look like an
Um,
engineer.
yeah, nothing engineer based. But how do you represent that in toy form anyway? I don't know, but
I don't know. It's in
but
the
he's
bearing. I feel like we know. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah.
An
See
engineer
that
just
green?
exudes, engineerism. Like
See, look at the figure. He knows this information. It's in his
that's
head.
right. That's right.
See
In
that
his head,
green?
he's
See that green
standing proud.
pocket? That green pocket.
Yeah,
It's all in that green pocket.
that's what it is. Like his multi tool. Like, that's what it is.
Yeah, yeah,
That's what it is. It has it.
yeah. So hold on a minute. This is a new little
Oh,
segment I like to add, where need to include little interesting quote interesting things. There are three versions of Zap's bazooka. So the top one is the one that's shown in the card art with that trigger guard there. Or it would not even a trigger guard. I guess it's a handle because the triggers would be up front with the handles, I would assume. The oldest one had two handles pictured on top. This bazooka broke too many thumbs off the straight arm figures, so the bazookas were replaced. The intermediate version, the next one down, with a single thin handle, or sorry, that's the very, very bottom one, was released. But I'm guessing that probably started breaking off. So then they released another one with the middle one that's got a little bit
so
thicker
thicker.
handle. Um, and that one is the uh, two-handed bazooka. The very top one is the hardest one to find, and then the one in the middle is the most common. Probably with the scope the aiming sight broken off. But yeah, so those are his bazookas. This green was kind of brittle, um, and remains pretty brittle, I think, in GI Joe. So
Oh,
because he's a different shade of green, he's not the brighter green. For some reason, his green is different than the other greens, like Grunt or Hawk or any of those
I
others.
know that you think it affected the plastic.
He's kind of really more. I don't know what you call that, moss green, maybe. I don't know, but um,
Let's go with that.
yeah,
Moss green. I like
yeah,
it.
yeah. So here's a classified Zap package. He's got the same pose, same determined face there.
Nice.
Um,
Yeah.
does he look chunky, or am I just looking into it?
From this.
Now the figure, not the figure. The figure looks he's beefcake, but I'm talking about the
Yeah.
card
Oh,
art.
yeah. I think it's the way the shirt is fitting. Like he looks like a big guy. You
Yeah,
know,
Yeah, there
like
could be. I mean,
a
they're all shapes
deceptively
and
big
sizes.
guy. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
But the shirt isn't like form fitting. It's a little loose. So I think that's what adds to the, you know,
that's probably true. Yeah, he likes a little. He likes a little room to move
he likes
around.
a little room. You know, he likes a little room.
There's nothing wrong with that.
No, nope.
So here's the
No,
classified Zap
there he
breakdown.
looks different. The figure looks different.
Yeah, yeah. So he's got his helmet. He's got a laser rifle. So that's the
Mhm.
cartoon laser rifle, um, which somewhat resembles the bar, the BAR weapon from World War II, but
Mhm.
it's a laser rifle from the cartoon. He's got a pistol. He's got two
Mhm.
pairs of extra. He's got two pairs of hands. He comes with an extra pair of hands, which is his fists for punching cobras, punching
That's right.
snakes.
We're not playing
He's got a
games.
backpack, and then those little rockets all come out. Now this is a little fun. I didn't do this. Let's see. I'm looking at that little rocket. What rocket do I think that is? Let's go back in time, way back when. Oh, not that far back. I believe that is the M6A1 rocket that he comes with. Yeah, I think so. It's pretty close to
Sweet.
it. Just looking at that, it doesn't look like the other one, so it looks like that one. So that's what I'm going with. Um. Oh, what have I done? Oh, okay. Let's go back. There we go. You guys probably didn't see anything, but my screen went to Kansas and back. Okay, so that's the figure. So, Steven, the writing dad, zap or crap?
Well,
Yeah, yeah. Here we go. Here we go, folks. Buckle up because we all know where he's going with this.
you know where I'm
Go
going with it.
ahead.
Okay.
Go on.
And here's why there's a couple of reasons, right? I'm gonna get a little bit more in depth to it. Anytime that there is
You're
any
gonna wait. You need to justify your reasoning here. Okay. Oh,
yeah,
I'm
I
excited.
absolutely am on this one. I'm excited for Zap. Excited for Zap. I feel like he looks more authentically Hispanic with the classified,
Mm,
right? You can see,
mm,
the Latino in him. You know what I mean? And I appreciate that. That's why I'm going to go with that. I like the more detail that he has. It's exactly the same figure, more or less, except one has more melanin. You know what I'm saying? Melanin in his skin. So because I identify with that, he's from New York. That's most likely where like what he's going to be looking like.
mm,
Portrayed. I don't
mm,
know what an engineer looks like in battle. You see what I'm saying? So I have no frame of reference to be like, oh, okay,
mm.
well, he wouldn't carry this, he wouldn't carry that. He looks like he's well more prepared in the
Right.
classified one. So that's where I'm going. I'm gonna stick with that.
All right. So you're telling me that Sloth from the Goonies isn't classically Latino?
Is he for
Because
real?
that's what
Like, who knows? You know what I'm saying? Are Italians considered Latinos? Like, I don't know. No, I don't think they are. I don't think they are. You know, they're Italian.
I was trying to think of saying how to say "Hey, you guys" in Spanish, but it would be
Mama,
horrible if I tried.
you've been bad, baby. Rude.
What is it? Tu haces mal? I don't know. I don't know. I'm just my
Oh,
Spanish is not great.
oh.
Anyways, um, yeah, yeah. I'm gonna have to agree with you. The classic. Zap,
Hmm.
um, while a, is truly a classic figure, um, he's not great in any. I
Hmm.
mean, just that face is rough. And honestly, with a lot of these, the OG 13, the original 13 GI Joes, they a lot of them use the same face. And it's just like,
Yeah.
let's give them brown features, let's give them black features, let's give them,
Right.
this and that, let's give them red features, like
Yeah.
red.
It was the same way.
um and yeah, and I understand, they probably didn't even know that this was going to sell that well, and then eventually they stopped widespread using the same head and painting it different
Yeah.
colors. I mean, they still did it, but it wasn't as widespread.
Progression.
um but so for you classifiers who aren't used to reusing parts, they did it back then, and then they're doing the same thing now, so get off my back about it.
That's right.
Yeah, so yeah, classified Zap is the best version of Zap, no doubt. If you had to have one for yourself, that's the one to go for, because he's gonna have his thumbs.
That's right.
Really, because you it is not easy to find a Zap with these boys.
With the
Who's got
thumbs.
two thumbs and a bazooka? Not Zap.
Not Zap.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. So all right. So we've determined which which figure is the best. And now is another feature of
Mm,
our show we like to
that's
do.
right.
And it's a little thing we like to call casting call. Casting call. Oh, Steve's changed location. Hello there, window.
I did.
Casting call. Casting call is where we take a GI Joe or Cobra
Woof.
character and we cast
That's
them
right.
in our own movie based
That's right.
upon where that character is from. So
Yep.
we know, well, not always, because we don't always do that. Not
That's
always.
what I was waiting for. And if, let me allow me to
Because
curse.
why? Give it to me. Give it to me.
Because because we are rebels. We do what we want.
Rebels!
All right. And I showed that
Rebels!
earlier. I wasn't supposed to use Google, but I did so anyway because I'm a rebel, and this is what we do. We rebel.
That's right.
That's right.
Um, so then we cast whoever we want because we
That's
are
right.
rebels. But
That's right.
generally, that's what we try to do. But it's just not always that easy
Okay.
because
Okay. You
um,
never know which one of us is going to break the rule, or both of
and
us are going to
sometimes
break the rule,
both.
or
Sometimes
if we both
both.
follow the rule. You don't know. That's the craziness of this show.
And
You
honestly, I
truly
do not even
don't.
remember where my actor comes from, but I like him to be Zap. So who wants
That's
to go
right.
first? You want to go first? You want me to go first?
You know what? You go first because my pick might surprise
Oh, okay.
you.
Well, I am going with JD Pardo.
Ooh. Oh,
Yeah,
I like him as an actor.
yeah,
I like him. Yeah.
yeah,
I like
yeah.
him.
He's good. He was in the Sons of Anarchy spinoff.
Yep.
He was in um what is that movie? Roadhouse, the Roadhouse remake.
Yep.
And I like him. He's got a little comedy he can do. I mean, little levity. Not that
Yeah.
because it says Zap's a fun-loving guy. So I think JD Pardo is good.
I like it. I like it.
All right.
All right.
So let's see. I need to remove that. So let's see who you got.
I actually have, let's see if I can do this. Let's see.
Are you googling JD Pardo right now?
No, no, no. I'm not at all. I want to know where he's from, though.
I
Let
don't
me
know
see.
where he's from either.
Let's see. Share screen. Oh, my guy is right here. Damian Priest. All right.
Oh,
He's a
wrestler. Right, right, right.
WWE superstar. He's from Bronx, New York. He is Puerto Rican. All right. So I feel like he's a tall, big guy. He can be
Mm.
funny, he's chill. I see him when it comes to and what I'm doing is going with the classified figure because I'm trying to create an image here.
Sure, sure, sure. No, I get it.
he's a big. You're gonna need some size on you anyway because you're gonna carry that bazooka and those freaking rockets and your gun and all of that stuff
Yeah,
and whatever
yeah,
else you're gonna need, to engineer your way in the battlefield, right?
right.
He's a big guy. I like Damian Priest for it, and I think he's gonna rock it, man.
Yeah,
And
yeah. I mean,
see what I mean, folks? You just never know what you're gonna get. I
you
followed the
don't,
rules
you
on this
don't.
one. I followed the
We are
rules.
the.
Who was the rebel? This guy right here. This
I'm
guy.
not sure. I don't know. I don't know where JD Pardo is. He could be from New York.
No, he's not from New
But
York.
yeah,
He
that's the
doesn't
thing with what we
have
do
the
here.
vibe.
That's the
That's
thing
right.
with what we do here, though, is it can be. We can. It doesn't have to be a particular anything. I cast a female as Sergeant Slaughter. Remember, so you know it can be
That's right.
whatever you want.
Right. Wow, that was real.
Emmanuel Lewis as Roadblock, whatever. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
it's what I want. It's what I see Roadblock as. No, I
That's
didn't
right.
cast him as Roadblock. Who did I cast? Ving Rhames. That's who I cast as Roadblock. Spoilers.
Mhm.
Damian Priest. Yeah, do you think he'd cut his hair to do GI Joe the movie?
I think he'll get rid of the extensions. Yeah, depends
Oh,
how
you
much
don't
he
think that's
pays for it.
real?
Not all the time. No, I mean he has long hair like I have long hair. That shit is not all the way down his back. Like you know what I mean? Like yo, one day it's short, the other day it's long. Like that's
Oh, is it really? Okay.
yeah,
All
that's
right.
extra stuff, bro. Like he has long hair like I do. You know what I'm saying? Probably
Oh,
a little bit longer, but he adds stuff to it. Yeah.
oh, okay. Do they ever tear out hunks of his hair and go, "Ah," but it's like
No, that
got
would be
little clips
hilarious
and things at
one
the
day,
end?
right? Yeah,
Yeah.
that would
Okay.
be
All
hilarious.
right. Well, very good. Very good. Damian Priest. I've seen this guy. I didn't know his name though. Um,
Yeah.
Great friends, even better people. Grateful. Oh, good guy. All right. Well, let's remove that and let's get back to my pick. I can. All right. So, no, I think both of those guys could definitely be zapped in a movie.
Let's get
Um,
back to my pick.
Honestly, you could fill out all the GI Joe roster with wrestlers,
Yeah.
straight from the females to the male. Just you really could. Bad guys too. Um, but yeah, I mean, so here's our checklist. You can
Word.
see that Zap is now checked off. Where is Zap? Oh, maybe yeah, there he is next to Scarlet, in between Scarlet and Duke. And so yeah, we're really closing in on completing this this checklist, which I say that every single time. And
Right.
when was our last episode? Who knows? But we're closing in.
That's right.
Um, Now, if you all feel sharp, you all at home there watching and listening to this, if you feel sharply, strongly about a character you'd like to see
Sharply,
us do next,
strongly.
put in the comments. Um, I've got some kicking around in my head who I think I want to do next, but if there's somebody you guys want to see, I want to bring it to you. So, just for the listeners out there, some of the ones that we haven't done: Short Fuse, Ripcord. Now, Ripcord doesn't have a main standard costume figure yet. I don't think he does. They've made so many of these figures. Flash is not out there yet, so I don't really want to do Flash yet. I could do a Cobra Commander. I haven't done him yet. I don't know why I haven't done Cobra Commander yet.
Oh,
Um,
that's gonna be fun.
Sci-Fi, Alpine, Xandar, Lifeline is out now. Leatherneck. I've done some of the basic Cobra Soldiers to start the when we started the show. Those are some older episodes, maybe a little rough. Don't watch them. No, please go watch them. But I don't know. You know, it's not always easy to do that because this is a terrorist organization.
That's
Do they
right.
have EEL school for terrorists? I don't know. So a lot
That's
of
to
it,
be.
there's a lot of what if,
Yeah.
and a lot of it is repetitive to things that to the opposite number on the GI Joe side. So, for example, I've done Torpedo. If I did a Cobra Eel, it's
Mhm.
this kind of be the same
Same,
thing, be
same
the
thing.
same
Yeah.
show, everything, except I'd go, well, this guy's, he's been surgically modified or whatever. And then that's the only difference. So I'm trying to stay away from the basic soldiers. Um,
Yeah.
but
That's
if you feel
understandable.
strongly and want to hear me talk about one, hey, I'll do it. I'll do it. You just tell me. You tell me. You tell
Mhm.
me. I've done most of the dreadnoughts from up to this date anyway. I haven't done Buzzer, Monkey Wrench. Haven't done bazooka yet. I would have sworn I've done bazooka. Don't make me do bazooka next because it's gonna be a lot of the same stuff. Although bazooka was a tank driver, bazooka was a tank driver though, so there is a little difference there. Mainframe, wetsuit. There's a lot of different figures that are out there. Here's the next year's. Let's see, Storm Shadow from the GI Joe uniform. Hit and
Word.
Run is out. Road Pig. Uh,
Road pig.
Budo. Budo would be fun.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Here we are. Here's the portion of the show I just say, that'd be cool. Raptor, Crocmaster, Crazy Legs. Crazy Legs would be fun. Anyways, so there's that.
Yeah, I
Um,
just saw that figure too. I was gonna pick that one up. And I remembered I'm broke, so I couldn't do it.
Aw. All right. Well,
No,
that was a good
what kids
episode.
do. That's what 4 kids do, folks. Stay a kid as long as you can before
Right,
until like all
right.
your
Yeah.
toys, then have kids.
Yeah. Yeah. Um, yeah. So for you longtime viewers, my background has changed. I've had some additional changes to my content space.
And that's all I'm
Um,
doing right now, just looking at the
and if
background.
you are eagle-eyed enough, there's a spot on my shelf where some things are for the next Beachhead episode that maybe you might interest you if you're into that at all. Um,
Right.
Beachhead is going to. No, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. I'm going to leave that as a surprise. Um, as my giant head blocks out all of it now. Uh, I just see Master Shake right here. Yeah. Something with a knife fight. Something I was looking at. Um, yeah. So check out Beachhead's Classified Reviews on TikTok, on Facebook. Well, we are on Facebook actually. YouTube. I prefer TikTok or YouTube if you're asking me, but whatever's easiest for you, go
Right.
check it out. Steve the Writing Dad, tell them what you do.
Well, folks, I got a brand new channel set up. It's called Your Corner Story on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. Go ahead and check it out. What we focus on is storytelling through visual arts using AI. We get you a whole little mini movie, man. It comes in parts with different series and standalones. Come join us. Come check it out.
All right. Very good. So I think that just about does it. Remember, if you got any questions for Beachhead, leave that down below. Check out Your Corner Stories on everywhere, sounds like. Um, I personally watch it on YouTube, but again, wherever you want to do it. Um, what are you doing?
Right. It's your,
All
it's
I hear
your,
is.
your, your,
Um, and I think that's it. So, if you've made it this far, I thank you for watching.
Thank you
Yo,
so
Joe,
much. We
everybody.
appreciate you riding with us.
See you next time. I promise it won't be 8 months next time. I don't know that it was actually 8 months, but it feels like it was 8 months. It won't
It
be that
feels
long
like
next
it's been a
time.
long
I
time.
promise.
We
Here's a
know we felt
promise
the call.
from Uncle Agent Chuckles to
We felt the
you.
call.
Yeah, we felt the fans need the
That's right.
fan in his
Wait,
need.
you guys clamored. We heard you. Here we are.
Our tens of fans
That's
have
right.
wondered where we were, and I
That's right.
appreciate every single one of you. I don't mean to make light of that. It's just not always easy to get
This
together,
is a
but
great inside
we're
joke with
here.
us.
We're
So
here,
yeah,
and we're struggling.
we
We want to
enjoy
do
it.
our episodes so bad too.
Yeah.
So thank you for having any interest in this show whatsoever. I really appreciate it. And yeah, that will be it this time. We're signing off. Yo, Joe, everybody.
Deuces.